Vishwavidyapeetham. I am Atra.
And I am Anakha.
Today we will be explaining a course-based computer science project in object-oriented programming. Our project is Doctor's Appointment System.
It is a desktop application and we have coded the app in Java language. For the front-end part we use Java Swing and for the back-end database part we used MySQL. So first we will be showing the working model of our app and then we'll move on to explain the code. So this is the project login system. The two main entities are the MySQL server and Java application, which I have coded using Eclipse IDE. There are 6 modules, screens. It is the user interface to read inputs, services. It is the logic of application and validation. Then we have the database integration. Then there are some utilities, and to define constants, we have some Java components. The advantage of this structure is that it increases the modularity and readability of the application. Now we'll move on to the working of the application. We'll expand the screens module and we'll run the front.java class, which is the front window of the application. So when we run the front class, the front window opens up. Here we have two buttons, doctor and patient. So let's click the doctor button. A small dialog box pops up saying application initialized successfully. Click OK. Now the doctor's login page opens up. First let's register a doctor. So click the register button. The registration page opens up. Here we enter the details of the doctor. Let's give some random details. I'll give the name as Paul. Password Paul123. Location Trivandrum. Gender male. Email ID paul123@gmail.com. Category, I'll give it as orthology. Now this booking system is on a daily basis. The patient can book appointment only a day prior, so the date is not mentioned, and each doctor can have only 2 slots in a day. Here I have given those slots as 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. and I'll give the mobile number as 9746510 and click the register button. Now it shows Dr. Paul registered successfully. Please try to log in. Now again I'll go to the front window. This time I'll click the patient button. Click OK. The patient login page opens up and I'll first try to register as a patient. Click the register button. Patient's registration page. I'll give some random details. I'll give the name as Lily. Password Lily123. Email ID Lily123@gmail.com. Date of birth 20/10/1998. Gender female. Mobile number 92394658880. Address house number 12, Vidyanagar, Trivandrum. Click register. Patient Lily registered successfully. Please try to log in. Now I'll go to the front page again and I'll navigate to the patient login page and try to log in as patient Lily. Click patient button. OK.
patient login page. I'll enter the name as Lily. Password. Click login. The message shows welcome user Lily. So this is a new window where we have two buttons, book appointment and view appointment. Click book appointment. So here I can see the list of doctors who have registered with their specialization and phone numbers. I can choose the doctor from the drop down. I'll choose Dr. Paul. So when I choose Dr. Paul, I can see his available slots 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. I'll choose 5 p.m. Okay, the message shows appointment created successfully. Go to my appointments. Click OK. I'll close this window. So now I'll again try to log in as patient Lily and see if I can view the appointment that I have booked earlier. Name, password, login. Click view appointment. So I can see here that I have an appointment booked at 5 p.m. with Dr. Paul. Now I'll again try to log in as another patient who I have registered earlier and see if I can book the same slot with Dr. Paul. So I've already registered a patient named Gopika. Now I'll try to log in as Gopika. Name, password. The password I gave was Gopika123 and click login. I'll try to book the appointment with Dr. Paul. So here I can see that the 5 p.m. slot is unavailable because another patient has already booked the slot. So I'll take the 3 p.m. slot. Appointment created successfully. Go to my appointments, click the OK button. Now I'll try to log in as Dr. Paul and see if he can view the appointments that have been confirmed with patients. Click Doctor button. Okay, doctor's login page. Name Paul. The password I gave was Paul123. Click login. Welcome Dr. Paul. So here I can see that two patients have booked appointments. I can see the details of the patients as well, address and phone number, and it's shown that the appointments have been confirmed at 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. So this was the working of the application. Now the main components in the application are the data transfer objects, that is the classes like doctor.java, patient.java, slot.java, etc. So these are the data transfer objects, doctor.java, patient.java, slot.java, etc. They help to read values from the frame or user interface and transfer them to the database layer. Then another main component we have used is the JDBC driver. It is a connector which connects our Java application with the MySQL server. This is what we have done in the class databaseproperties.java. We have coded the URL, username, and password of MySQL and stored them as constants in databaseservice.java file from where we can refer them. In our application, we have different queries like queries to select doctors, queries to select patients, queries to fix appointments, and so on. The queries.java file contains all our queries. We execute the queries using prepared statements. Since we are using wildcards, as we don't know their values. Since they are all plain strings, they are stored as constants and hence they are declared public static final. Moving on to the screen module, we have different classes where we have written the code to read values from the screen. So this is the Dr. Login.java class. This is the code. This is the code for the login page. This is the doctor registration class. Here we have written the code to read values from the screen, and we have the action listener for the buttons, and then we have created objects with which we transfer all this information to the service module, where they undergo certain operations and then they are added to the database layer. Now we'll go to the MySQL workbench where we have created the database table. So we have created a schema customs under which there are 4 tables: the appointments table, doctors table, patients, and slots. So the appointments table, it stores the appointments booked with the details of doctor and patient, like their IDs. Here we have the doctor's ID, patient ID, slot ID. And then we have the doctors table, which stores the details of all the registered doctors, like name, location, gender, and so on. Then we have the patients table, which stores the details of all the registered patients. Then we have the slots table, which stores all the slots booked. We have the slot ID, doctor's ID, the time slots, and also the bookings. This was the basic working and code description of this application, Doctor's Appointment System. Hope this video was fairly detailed. Thank you.